Okay.
All right, now always try to share more details because it's good. Now, let's give it a try again. How was work today?
Uh, say.
Okay.
Uh, what? Please
Uh,
repeat, please.
oh, yeah. How was work today?
I was work today. On
Mhm.
Tuesday, I learned. On Thursday, I learned about simple present.
Okay.
The present simple is used for general fact.
Yep.
The formula is subject plus uh, first from a verb plus object.
Yep.
For example, I drink.
I drink.
I drink coffee.
Yep.
I'm
It's a general
hungry.
fact. Uh-huh.
Then if the formula is negative and negative, and
Uh-huh.
not, for example, John is not my brother.
Exactly.
Then a simple question, be yes question.
Mm-hmm.
For example, John, is John in the garden?
Uh-huh. We switched it up. Mm-hmm.
When we have subject that is followed by
Mm-hmm.
condition
Mm-hmm.
in the middle, mm, there must be a to be.
Yes.
For example, I'm happy.
Uh-huh.
A condition is often uh,
Often
represent by an objective
adjective.
adjective.
Uh-huh.
For example, I like I like swimming.
I like swimming. Uh-huh.
Yes.
All right. No, but my question was, how was work today? Tapi pertanyaan Tom, bagaimana kerjaan hari ini? Wait.
Eh ya tadi itu.
You mean
Hari ini saya
today?
meringkas apa yang kemarin hari ini
Oh.
hari ini saya meringkas
Mhm.
uh, 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 today I'm
I summarize. Uh-huh.
summarize uh,
The materials.
summarize the lesson
Mhm.
uh,
From last week.
uh, uh, yesterday
Yeah.
yesterday the lesson.
Yes.
Today I
Okay.
summarize yesterday the lesson.
Alright.
Uh,
Oke. Nah, jadi berarti kalau gitu tadi mungkin waktu Pak Widyo bilang on Thursday, maksudnya hari ini. Nah, kita hanya cukup menyebutkan today.
today
Karena kalau
today
kita bilang on Thursday dan hari ini adalah hari Kamis, orang bisa beranggapan, oh berarti Kamis minggu lalu. Like that. So you can simply just say today I have been summarizing or I summarized the lesson from last week like that.
yes.
Now and present tense is blah 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 like that. Okay, but that was very good. Everything was correct. Semuanya tepat, betul. Like that. All right, very good then, very good then. All right. And so the last meeting we had our last meeting last Sunday, okay, and today, tell me about your activities today.
Today,
Mm-hmm.
activity today.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Today, uh, I went to campus.
Okay.
Uh, uh, I I registered
Okay.
intellectual capital, intellectual property right,
Okay. What is that?
patent,
Mm-hmm.
merit, or copyright.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay. So that's the thing that you've been doing today, yeah? Oh, all right. So that is the thing that you've been doing today. Jadi itulah yang kegiatan-kegiatan yang Pak Widyo lakukan hari ini. All right, very good. So you've been dealing with some legal stuff. Okay, for me, I haven't been doing anything much today. I haven't been doing anything much today. Tapi saya tidak melakukan banyak hal hari ini. However, bagaimanapun itu, tonight I need to go somewhere after this session. Malam ini, setelah sesi ini, saya akan pergi ke suatu tempat. I will go somewhere to, well, it is business related, yang berhubungan dengan business, like that. So maybe I will sleep at around 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. today. Jadi kemungkinan hari ini Tom akan tidur jam 3 atau jam 4 pagi. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, it's work, you know.
There is
All right.
hard work. There is
well,
hard work.
yes, well, it's not, well, I am hardworking, but it's not a hard work. I just need to be somewhere to have meetings, you see.
Oh,
Nah, so Tom akan ada meeting lain yang berhubungan dengan bisnis di luar rumah, like that. Okay, okay, very good then.
Tom,
Nah,
can I ask to you?
can I ask you a question?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, of course.
What's the nationality? Are you
Oh,
Indonesia?
oh,
Or
what is your nationality?
What is
My
your
nationality.
nationality?
Okay. Well, I was Argentinian up until I turned 18 years old. After 18, I became an Indonesian. Nah, sebelumnya I was an Argentinian. Sebelumnya Tom warga negara Argentina. Up until 18 years old, sampai berumur 18 tahun. After 18, setelah umur 18, I turned to be Indonesian. Saya berubah menjadi orang Indonesia, like that.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, because I had to go to college in Indonesia, and one of the requirements is for me to be an Indonesian. Nah, karena ada kuliah dan salah satu requirements-nya atau salah satu permintaannya adalah untuk Tom menjadi warga negara Indonesia dulu. Nah, and so that's why I became Indonesian.
Okay.
Like that. Okay, well, thank you for the question. Nah, so it's not can I ask to you, can I ask you, gitu aja. Can I ask you? Yes, can I ask you a question? Can I ask you something like that? Okay, very good. Nah, and however, for today, we will actually continue what we have learned before. Hari ini, kita akan melanjutkan apa yang kita pelajari sebelumnya. We will continue melanjutkan what we've learned before, apa yang kita pelajari sebelumnya. Nah, so you know about simple tense already, okay? Now, we will talk about about present continuous, which is very easy. So I'll keep it short, okay? Karena sangat mudah. Ini yang paling mudah. Jadi Tom buat singkat aja. Present continuous is used to express actions happening at the moment of speaking. Digunakan untuk mengekspresikan sesuatu yang benar-benar sedang berlangsung sekarang. What is the example? Well, I am typing on my computer now. Hey, Tom, what are you doing? Oh, I am teaching right now, right? What about you, Widyo? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? I
am reading.
I am reading, you see?
I'm studying English.
You are studying English, yes. Very good. What about your wife? What is your wife doing?
My wife is teaching.
My wife is teaching. Nah, so this is very easy because it's for anything that's happening right now. Untuk apapun yang terjadi sekarang, ketika kita berbicara, nah sedang terjadi sekarang. Nah, so and the formula is really easy. Subject, verb to be, verb ing. That's why you cannot say my wife is teaching. Nah, it's supposed to be teaching. Yes. Nah, so and that's it. I am running, you are running, she is running. You see? Nah, so that is present continuous. Very, very easy. Now we will go straight to present perfect and present perfect continuous. Sekarang kita akan langsung terjun ke present perfect dan present perfect continuous. Karena di sini banyak orang yang suka masih bingung. Nah, yang sebenarnya sangat mudah. Just remember that when we learn about tenses, we have two keywords. One, option. Two, focus. Right? Kita punya dua keywords. Yang satu, option atau pilihan. Yang kedua, fokusnya kemana. Nah, so for present perfect, it's for present perfect and present perfect continuous, both tenses are used to express something that started in the past and continue up to the present. Dua-duanya digunakan untuk sesuatu yang terjadi di masa lalu dan berlangsung sampai sekarang, atau untuk sesuatu yang baru saja terjadi. Okay, both are the same. Dua-duanya sama. Both are the same. So when I want to say, let's say, I have been teaching for 3 years. I have been teaching for 3 years. It means that I started teaching 3 years ago, but now I'm still teaching, right? Yang artinya berarti 3 tahun lalu mulai mengajar dan sekarang masih mengajar. Kita bisa gunakan itu. I have been teaching for 3 years. Nah, what about you? How long have you been a lecturer?
I have been lecturing.
Okay.
Lecturing.
I have been lecturing.
Yes, I have been lecturing.
For how many years?
For 29 years.
For 29 years. I have been lecturing for 29 years. You see? Karena terjadi di masa lalu dan masih dilakukan sekarang. Itu kita bisa menggunakan present perfect continuous dan present perfect. Nah, ini adalah dua tenses yang sangat-sangat penting. Karena setiap kali kita berbicara, pasti menggunakan ini. Kayak seperti tadi, oh, what have you been doing today? Oh, today, jawaban Pak Widyo tadi, today, I went to campus. Nah, yang seharusnya, today I have been taking care of something with the legal. Karena rules-nya adalah ketika kita menjawab sebuah pertanyaan, jawabannya harus mengikuti format dari pertanyaannya. Kalau pertanyaannya, what have you been doing? Jawabannya harus ada have been in juga. Gitu. Oke? Nah, itu adalah insight baru yang harus mulai diaplikasikan. Oke. Nah, same thing goes to present perfect. Sama seperti present perfect. Digunakan untuk terjadi di masa lalu dan berlangsung sampai sekarang atau untuk sesuatu yang baru saja terjadi. Contohnya, for me, I have lived in this boarding house and I feel really happy about it. You see, I have lived in this boarding house for many years and I'm very happy about it. It means that yang artinya saya sudah tinggal di sini sejak sekian tahun lalu dan saya sangat senang dengan keadaannya. Nah, what about you? How long have you lived in your house?
I
have lived
my house.
In my house.
In my house. I have lived in my house. Sejak when? Since 20 years old.
Since 20 years old. Oh, so it's been 30 years?
20 years?
Oh, sejak
29.
Oh, sejak umur 29.
Yes.
Okay, ever since I was 29. All right. You see, very good. Berarti yang artinya saya sudah tinggal di sini
Sejak,
sejak umur 29 sampai sekarang. You see? Nah,
yeah,
kita
I was.
bisa gunakan kedua bentuk tenses ini. Makanya sebenarnya gampang dan mudah. Cuman, loh, kalau sama, kenapa kita harus punya dua? Karena fokusnya bisa berubah. Nah, di sini kita punya yang Tom tandakan dengan tanda kurung. Yang untuk present perfect, we focus on result. While present perfect continuous, we focus on duration. Nah, maksudnya result itu apa? Result itu hasil. Jadi, terjadi di masa lalu dan berlangsung sampai sekarang, tapi ada hasilnya. Contohnya, I have showered and now I feel fresh. Kita merasa fresh karena kita telah mandi, betul? Nah, and so feeling fresh is the result of taking a shower. Nah, so it's like that. Or let's say I have I have eaten and now I feel sleepy. I feel sleepy, you see? So me feeling sleepy is the result of me eating before, like that. While present perfect continuous, since we focus on duration, right? We focus on duration means we need to mention, we need to say the duration. I have been teaching for 3 years. 3 years duration. And I have been running for 5 years. Or I have been teaching today for 5 hours. Jadi sehari ini Tom telah mengajar selama 5 jam. Ada durasinya. Nah, itulah bentuk fokus-fokusnya. Present perfect, fokus ke result atau hasil. Sedangkan present perfect continuous berfokus kepada durasi. Nah, tapi apakah kita bisa mix and match? Apakah kita bisa fokus ke durasi untuk present perfect dan sebaliknya? Bisa. Karena kembali lagi, kata kunci utama adalah opsi atau option. Nah, so and the formula is subject have plus verb 3 plus objective untuk present perfect. Untuk present perfect continuous, sama-sama ada have atau has-nya, hanya saja kita menambahkan been plus verb ing. Nah, kenapa sih harus ada ing-nya? Karena kalau sebuah verb didahului oleh to be, itu pasti ada ing-nya. Dan to be itu ada 10. Sebelumnya kita sudah belajar yang is, am, are. Nah, kemudian been merupakan verb to be juga. Jadi kalau ada been yang dilanjutkan dengan sebuah verb, pasti jadi verb ing. I have been eating, running, sleeping, taking a shower, reading, singing, dancing, anything. Okay? Nah, so far, do you understand?
Yes.
Now, very good. If you understand.
I have swimming, and
I
now
have
feel.
been swimming.
Oh, I have been swimming, and now I feel tired.
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 Yes, yes,
I
that's
have
very
tired.
good. Tired. Nah, tadi kita pakai been karena swimming ada ing-nya. Nah, tapi kalau saya tidak mau pakai ing gimana? Bisa menjadi I have swam.
Swim.
Yes.
I have swam, and now I feel tired.
Nah, sekarang saya merasa lelah, tired. You see?
Sehat.
Kalau sehat itu now I feel healthy. Healthy. Nah, atau bisa juga now I feel fit.
Yeah.
You see? Very good, very good. Nah, so now you know that it's actually very easy, right?
Yes.
Nah, sekarang kita coba lagi. Now we will try again. Pak Widyo, try to talk about what you what you had done before this meeting. Sebelum meeting ini habis ngapain? I have.
Sebelum meeting habis
Mhm.
ngapain?
Yes.
If apa gimana tadi ya?
Oh, nah kita bisa pakai yang karena baru saja terjadi, kita bisa pakai dua ini. Misalkan sebelum meeting ini saya habis makan. Oh, I have been eating before this meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
I have been praying.
Mhm.
I have been praying
Before this
studying.
before this
Start-
lesson.
lesson.
Yes. Ya, betul sekali. Betul sekali. Karena baru saja terjadi, jadi kita bisa pakai dua ini. I have been praying before this lesson. Yes. Nah, mungkin Pak Widyo sedikit bingung karena ada perbedaan perspektif di sini dari pengajar-pengajar lainnya. Loh, Tom, kalau terjadi di masa lalu, bukannya kita harusnya pakai past tense ya? Harusnya saya bilang I prayed before this meeting karena terjadi di masa lalu. Betul, bisa juga. Tapi ingat, apa kata kunci pertama? Opsi atau option. Nah, lebih tepatnya kita bisa pakai yang present perfect dan present perfect continuous untuk sesuatu yang terjadi di masa lalu tapi baru saja terjadi. Like that. Nah, oke. Okay. Now, have you showered? Nah, boleh dijawab. Yes,
Yes, I'm showered.
Yes, I have showered.
I have showered.
Nah, gitu. Jadi jawaban harus mengikuti pertanyaan. Have you showered? Yes, I have showered. Nah, atau what have you been doing? Oh, I have been praying. You see?
Yes.
Nah, very good, very good. Okay. And how do you feel after you took a shower?
After have been showered.
After I have showered.
After I have showered.
I feel
fresh.
I feel fresh. Yes. See? Jadi fresh adalah hasil dari Pak Widyo mandi. Like that. Very good, very good. Sejauh ini bisa dipahami?
Yes.
Sangat mudah. Oke, oke. Nah, kita, of course, kita perlu latihan-latihan lagi. Oke. Oke, kita cari present exercise. Oke. Nah. Oke, oops. Bukan ini. Kita coba buka di, oke. Exercise. Masuk ke yang continuous tidak usah ya, karena sangat mudah. Cukup verb to be plus verb ing. Gitu. Kita akan masuk ke bentuk present perfect. We will get into present perfect. Oke. Oops. Nah, can you see it? Hello. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Nah, okay. Now we will try to use present perfect. Subject plus have plus verb 3. Nah, so for number 1, I study is supposed to be I have, right? I have plus verb 3. Study becomes studied. Studied French. I have studied French. You see?
Yes.
Now try number 2.
I have. She has. She has. Eaten octopus.
She has eaten octopus. Yes. Very good. Number 3.
They are going to Scotland.
They have
gone.
They have gone.
They have gone to Scotland.
They have gone to Scotland. Very good. Number 4.
We have read that book.
We have read that book. Very good. Nah, read itu salah satu kata-kata yang spesial dalam bahasa Inggris. Karena verb 1, verb 2, dan verb 3
Sama.
bentuknya sama, tapi cara membacanya berbeda.
Read, read gitu.
Read, read. Yes. Very good. Number 5.
He has lived her for 3 years.
He has lived here for 3 years. Dua lagi. 2 more.
You have known you have known David for 10 years.
You have known that David for 10 years. Known. Verb 3 dari know adalah known.
Known.
Very good. One more.
We have been here for 2 weeks.
Very good. We have been here for 2 weeks. See? Jadi semudah itu. Subjek plus have plus verb 3. Nah, mungkin memang sedikit ada kesulitan karena mungkin Pak Widyo belum hafal semua verb 3 apa aja. Nggak apa-apa, itu bukan masalah besar. Itu cukup mengikuti aja. Nah, tapi selama konsepnya sudah paham. Dan kembali lagi perlu diingat bahwa present perfect berfokus kepada result. Walaupun bisa juga berfokus kepada hal lain seperti yang ini. 2 weeks adalah durasi. Durasi harusnya kita menggunakan present perfect continuous. Seperti yang sebelumnya dijelaskan. Nah, tapi ini bukan present perfect continuous, tidak apa-apa. Karena semua tenses berfungsi sebagai opsi. Like that. Ini salah satu buktinya. Nah, kembali lagi. Ini bukan sesuatu yang diajari di sekolah. Jadi, well, it's very good. Like that. Oke, nah, kalau sudah paham, kita akan langsung coba terjun ke bentuk negatif. Present perfect negative. Oke. Nah, present perfect negative sama, cukup ditambahkan not. We have not gone to Paris. We have not gone to Paris. See? What about number 2? She has not seen the Lord of the Rings. Very good. She has not seen the Lord of the Rings. Number 3.
He has not meeting my mother. He has not met my mother.
Very good. Nah, kembali lagi, kita hanya boleh menggunakan in kalau sebelumnya ada verb to be.
Verb to be.
Like that. Okay, one more.
They have not visited St. Paul's.
Visited St. Paul. Very good. See, they have not visited St. Paul's. Super easy, right? Okay, so if it's easy, the question is the same. So we can just skip that part, yeah? Now we go to, nah, di sini baru kita boleh pakai ing. Karena present perfect continuous. Dan dalam present perfect continuous, pasti ada been-nya. Like that. She has been working here for 5 years. See? What about number 2? I have
studying all day.
I have been studying.
I have been studying all day.
Very good. Nah, jadi inilah present perfect continuous yang ada has atau have plus been plus verb ing. Like that. What about number 3?
You are not eating a lot recently.
Sorry, what was it?
You are not eating. You have not eating a lot.
Oh, maaf. Jadi di bagian ini kita sudah masuk present perfect continuous dan bentuknya yang positif. Kalau ada not-nya baru menjadi bentuk negatif. Gitu. Nah, jadi di sini you have been eating a lot recently.
Okay.
You see? Nah, try again. Number 4.
We have been living in London for 6 months.
Yes, very good. Number 5.
He has he has been playing football, so he's tired.
Very good, very good. Number 6.
They has learning English for 2 years.
They have, oh, sorry, can you repeat it?
They have they have learning they have been learning English for 2 years.
They have been learning for English for 2 years. Very good. 3 more.
I have cooking, so
I
I'm
have
really hot.
been cooking.
I have been cooking, so I'm really hot.
Very good. Number 8.
He has going to the cinema every weekend for years.
She has been going.
Lupa.
Masih kelewat-lewat. Gak apa-apa, gak apa-apa. Two more.
It is been raining the pavement it with.
It bukan it is been, tapi it has been.
It has been raining. The pavement is wet.
Nah, do you know what pavement means?
Pavement, no, I don't know.
Pavement itu trotoar jalan.
Trotoar.
Trotoar itu
Plafon.
pavement.
Pavement.
Yes, very good. One more.
You have, apa you has ya? You have been sleeping for 12 hours.
Yes, perfect. See? So you understand already about it, right?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Now, would you agree to say that this is easy?
Yes, but bagaimana penerapannya ketika saya harus beraktivitas misalnya di depan umum menggunakan tenses yang sudah kita pelajari ini?
Betul, maka dari itu karena sudah bisa menjawab semua, tinggal kita pelajari penerapannya. Sebelumnya, Tom boleh izin ke toilet dulu sebentar
Oke,
ya?
silakan.
Oke, sebentar. Oke, Tom telah kembali. Oke, nah tadi berkaitan dengan pertanyaan Pak Widyo, bagaimana sehari-hari cara kita menerapkan tenses-tenses tersebut. Dan kita punya banyak sekali tenses, dan ini baru 4. Bagaimana kita menerapkan 4 tenses ini? Oke, kembali lagi, untuk kita ulang lagi sedikit bahwa semua tenses ini punya 2 kata kunci. Yang pertama opsi, yang kedua fokus. Opsi maksudnya kita bebas memilih yang manapun berdasarkan pertanyaan. Maksudnya adalah ketika orang bertanya dalam bentuk simple present, jawabannya harus dalam bentuk simple present. Kalau pertanyaan dalam bentuk continuous, harus continuous. Dalam present perfect, jawabannya juga harus dalam bentuk present perfect. Itu opsi. Yang kedua adalah fokus, bahwa masing-masing tenses ini bisa berfokus kepada hal-hal tertentu. Walaupun kembali lagi, semua ini adalah opsi pada dasarnya. Nah, jadi mindset kita harus sedikit diubah. Kalau di bahasa Indonesia, kita mau membicarakan sesuatu yang terjadi di masa lalu, kita menggunakan banyak sekali kata-kata. Kemarin, tahun lalu, tadi. Ya kan? Kita punya kata-kata tertentu untuk menjelaskan waktunya. Kalau di masa depan, kita bilang nanti, besok, tahun depan. Nah,
Itu opsi ya?
Untuk yang barusan,
Hmm?
bukan opsi, karena kita harus menentukan
Oh,
waktu tentang kejadian tersebut terlebih dahulu. Kita harus putuskan oh, apakah kejadian ini terjadi di saat ini, atau di masa lalu, atau di masa depan? Dan hanya ada tiga, sekarang, masa lalu, dan masa depan. Oke, jadi ketika misalkan, kita coba pakai bahasa Indonesia dulu. Tom mau bertanya, oh, Pak Widyo liburan tahun kemarin kemana? Nah, jawabannya pasti, oh ya, tahun kemarin saya ke Bali misalkan. Nah, jadi Pak Widyo sudah menentukan bahwa, oh, pertanyaannya adalah berkaitan dengan masa lalu. Berarti jawabannya juga harus berkaitan dengan masa lalu. Dalam bahasa Inggris juga sama. Kita harus putuskan apakah pertanyaannya untuk masa sekarang, masa lalu, atau masa depan. Contohnya, hey, Widyo, where did you go for vacation last year? Oh, so this question is about the past. Pertanyaan ini adalah tentang masa lalu. So I should answer, jadi saya harus menjawab, oh yes, I went to Bali last year. You see? Nah, jadi kita harus tentukan dulu waktunya. Nah, tapi karena kita belum masuk ke past tenses, kita bahas pertanyaan-pertanyaan yang berkaitan dengan masa sekarang aja dulu. Oke? Okay? Nah, let's try to have a conversation. Okay, so Widyo, can you describe me about your table? Describe me your table.
Repeat please.
Oh yeah, Pak Widyo, please describe your table.
Your apa?
Your table, meja.
Oh, in
Mendeskripsikan.
table,
Oh,
on the
on the
table,
table.
on the table, there glasses.
There are glasses.
There is a glasses. There are glasses.
Oh, kalau ada satu, there is a glasses.
Glasses. There is a glasses. School assignment.
School assignments.
School assignment. And what is it? Pen.
Oh, a pen.
Pen.
Nah, yes, very good. Jawaban itu Pak Widyo menggunakan simple present karena pertanyaan Tom tentang deskripsi. Deskripsi berarti tentang fakta umum. Jadi Pak Widyo menjelaskan, oh ada kacamata, ada tugas sekolah, dan ada pulpen. Betul, itu sudah menggunakan simple present. Very good, very good. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Widyo, can you tell me at what time do you have dinner every day?
Do you apa tadi?
At what time do you have dinner every day?
Okay. Every day. I eat every day. I eat every day. I eat. I eat. I eat rice.
I eat rice.
I drink coffee.
Coffee.
And fruit.
And fruit. Yes, very good. Jadi itu adalah sebuah kebiasaan atau habitual actions. Nah, jadi dari bentuk pertanyaannya pun Pak Widyo sebenarnya bisa menentukan, oh saya harus menjawab apa, gitu. Contoh yang kedua menggunakan present continuous. Widyo, what is your cat doing?
What is your
cat doing?
Cat.
Kucing, cat.
Cat.
My cat is
my cat sleeps.
My cat is sleeping.
Is sleeping.
Nah, kenapa bukan my cat sleeps? Karena pertanyaannya tadi dalam bentuk present continuous. What is your cat doing?
Okay.
Nah, berarti yang sekarang sedang terjadi pasti pakai present
My
continuous.
cat is sleeping.
Yes, very good. Nah, jadi disitulah Pak Widyo akan mendapatkan gambaran besar tentang bagaimana pengaplikasian masing-masing tenses dalam kegiatan sehari-hari. Bahwa kita hanya benar-benar perlu memilih waktunya aja, dan kita harus menentukan dan kita harus memperhatikan apa bentuk pertanyaannya, gitu. Karena bentuk jawaban harus sesuai dengan bentuk pertanyaan. Untuk contoh lebih jelasnya, Tom akan tuliskan di bawah sini. Nah, let me write you an example. Untuk present simple dulu ya. Present simple. Nomor 1, misalkan Tom mau tanya, where is your house? Where is your house? Jawabannya pasti fakta umum bahwa rumah saya di sini. Oh, my house is at Jenderal Sudirman Street, let's say ya. Sudirman. Ini contoh aja. My house is at Jalan Sudirman. Atau pertanyaan nomor 2, misalkan, what do you like to eat? Oh, jawabannya, I like to eat fruits. You see? Kita bisa lihat di mana jawabannya mengikuti bentuk pertanyaannya. Pertanyaannya bentuk simple present, jawabannya juga harus simple present. Nah, berikutnya kita juga punya present continuous. Continuous. Oke. Present continuous pasti bentuk pertanyaannya seperti ini. What is your let's say sister doing? Nah, ada ing-nya dan ada is atau are atau am-nya. Ya kan? Kalau ada ing-nya, berarti jawabannya juga harus ada ing-nya. Oh, my sister is having dinner. You see? Nah, jadi contoh ini memberikan gambaran kepada Pak Widyo lagi bahwa jawaban kita harus mengikuti pertanyaan. Dari pertanyaan sebelumnya, what is your cat doing? Jawabannya harus ada ing-nya juga. My cat is sleeping, bukan my cat sleeps. Nah, kalau my cat sleeps, pertanyaannya bisa dalam bentuk seperti ini. At what time does your cat sleep? Nah, at what time does your cat sleep? Jawabannya baru my cat sleeps at 10 p.m. You see? Kalau bentuk pertanyaannya, what is your cat doing? Nah, ada doing ing-nya lagi, berarti jawabannya juga harus ada ing. My cat is sleeping. Nah, bisa dipahami?
Ya.
Nah, very good, very good. Berarti kalau misalkan Tom tulis pertanyaannya di sini ya. Berarti yang sekarang present perfect. Oke. Misalkan pertanyaannya, what have you eaten? Jawabannya, what have you eaten?
My eat.
Bukan eat, tapi I.
What have you had? What have you eaten? I have eaten rice.
I have eaten rice. Very good. Kenapa nggak boleh pakai ing? Karena pertanyaannya juga tidak ada ing-nya. Gitu. Nah, satu lagi yang present perfect continuous. Oke. Kalau bentuk pertanyaannya seperti ini, what have you been eating? Jawabannya,
I have eating. I have been eating
rice.
rice.
See? jadi benar-benar jawabannya harus mengikuti bentuk
Pertanyaannya.
pertanyaannya. Kalau pertanyaannya ada ing, jawabannya harus ada ing. Ada been, harus ada been. Kalau ada verb 3, harus pakai verb 3 juga. Nah, jadi inilah cara kita mengaplikasikannya dalam kegiatan sehari-hari. Like that. Oke, 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 oke.
Oke.
Nah, oke. Now that you understand, let's
Ya.
have a conversation again. Kalau sudah paham, kita ngobrol lagi sekarang. Masih menggunakan eh, present tenses, masih pakai yang ini. Oke. Nah, oh, bentar. Kita zoom lagi. Oke. Nah, oke. Misalkan Tom mau tanya. Hmm, pap, 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 pap. Video, what have you been doing today?
I have been running and
Yes.
jogging.
Running or jogging.
Yes.
And then, coba
And
lanjutkan lagi.
I have been running and jogging
Mhm.
and swimming.
And swimming, yes. See, very, very simple. Okay, again, let's try again. What has your wife done when you were at campus?
At Semper,
What has your wife done when you were at campus?
uh, uh, tadi pertanyaan apa ya?
Oh, oke. Oke, what has your wife done? Berarti apa yang istri has
has been
oke, lanjut dulu.
my wife has been cooking
Ah,
and and cooking and sleeping.
Cooking and sleeping. Nah, oke, itu masih bisa ditolerir karena masih ada have atau has-nya. Tapi tadi pertanyaannya, what has your wife done? Nggak ada ing-nya. Berarti
Okay.
seharusnya pakai yang present perfect, tapi kembali lagi masih bisa ditolerir karena dua ini itu sangat mirip. Jawaban Pak Widyo tadi menggunakan present perfect continuous. Masih nggak apa-apa. Oke, very good, very good. Kita lanjut lagi. Um, Pak Widyo, can you tell me about your first son's character?
My my son is easy.
Okay.
Is my son is easy and like game. Me,
And he likes games.
he likes game
Mhm.
and sleeping,
And he likes to sleep.
and he likes to sleep.
Yes, very good. Nah, bukan sleeping karena bukan present continuous, ya kan? Nah, oke, 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 oke. Very good. And what is he doing in Australia?
What?
What is your son doing in Australia?
My son is my son is my
Is,
my son has
oops,
my
what,
my son is studying in
studying?
Australia.
Yeah, my son is studying. You see?
Yeah.
Karena sama pertanyaannya, what is your son doing? Jadi jawabannya harus ada, my son is studying, right? Okay. What about your second son? Can you tell me what he looks like?
Excuse me.
Yeah, no, don't worry.
He is uh, he is long hair.
He has a
He
long
he
hair.
has long hair
Mhm.
and and is tall.
He is tall. Okay.
Tall.
Very good. Very good. He has a long hair and he is tall. Yes, itu sudah menggunakan simple present. Nah, tapi Pak Widyo mungkin Pak Widyo agak bingung nggak? Loh, kalau pakai simple present kenapa tadi ada has sama is-nya?
Iya.
Nah, nggak apa-apa karena dan inilah yang di bagian di mana sebagian besar orang bingung. Karena have atau has itu punya 3 arti. Arti pertama, harus. Widyo, you have to sleep. Kamu harus tidur. Harus. Have juga bisa berarti sudah. I have eaten. Saya sudah makan. Dan have 3, yang arti ketiga adalah punya. I have a dog. Saya punya anjing. Nah, has dan have di sini berdasarkan jawaban Pak Widyo tadi, itu artinya punya. Bukan sudah. Jadi nggak apa-apa digunakan. My son has a long hair and he is tall. Nah, he is tall, pakai is nggak apa-apa di simple present karena bukan dilanjutkan oleh sebuah verb. He is tall, tall adalah adjective. Like that. Oke, jadi nggak apa-apa. Masih bingung? Nggak apa-apa. Kita masih menyesuaikan. Alright. And what is he doing now?
And
what is your second son doing now?
second son doing now?
Yeah, what is he doing now? Yes.
Him no. No. She is no. She is no. Eating. She is eating no.
She is eating now.
No.
Now. Takutnya orang dengarnya no. No kan tidak.
No.
Now. Okay. She is eating now. Yes. Very good. Very good. And what has she studied in college? What has she studied?
She has studied. She has studied in. I don't know university.
Okay. What about her major? Jurusan.
Computer science.
She has studied computer science. Yeah, she has studied.
She has studied is computer science.
Tanpa is. She has
studied computer science.
Yes. Very good. She has studied computer science. And has she graduated?
And has she graduated?
Mm-hmm.
She has graduated doctoral program.
She has graduated doctoral. Doktoral itu maaf, S1, S2 atau S3 ya?
3.
Oh, S3. Berarti she has graduated from PhD.
She has graduated from PhD.
Yes. You see, berarti sudah lulus S3, PhD, doctoral. Yes.
Sedang, bukan sudah.
Sedang. Berarti bukan. Berarti jawabannya bukan. Kan tadi pertanyaannya has she graduated? Apakah dia sudah lulus? Jawabannya berarti no, she has not graduated.
She has not graduated.
She has not graduated. She is
graduated program doctoral.
Bukan karena belum lulus, berarti nggak perlu menggunakan kata-kata graduate.
Oke.
Dia masih
study
dalam perjalanan. Berarti she is undergoing her studies. Yes, undergoing. Going artinya menjalankan. She is undergoing karena sedang terjadi sekarang. See? Okay, very good. Okay. Since when do you have your cat?
When do you have your cat?
Since when do you have your cat?
My cat Uh, my cat, my cat,
Has.
I don't know. Where is it?
Oh, you don't. Oke. Oke, anggaplah 3 tahun lalu. Anggaplah 3 tahun lalu. Jadi, my cat has
My cat
has been living here.
my cat is living here
My cat has been living here for 3 years.
for 2 years.
Nah, my cat has been living here for 3 years. Terjadi masa lalu dan masih berlangsung sampai sekarang. Like that. Oke. Nah, tapi terjawab nggak pertanyaan Pak Widyo tentang cara pengaplikasian tenses ini?
Itu tenses untuk percakapan sehari-hari ya, bukan untuk percakapan. Misalnya ketika saya harus presentasi, tentunya kalimat-kalimat yang ada dalam materi presentasi itu kan menggunakan tenses juga kali ya.
Betul, pasti. Jadi tenses itu adalah, oke. Rumus nomor 1 dalam bahasa Inggris itu verb to be. Nah, verb to be itu adalah bagian dari tenses. Tenses adalah basic atau dasar dari kita membuat struktur kalimat. Jadi, apapun yang kita lakukan, yang kita katakan mau presentasi, mau ngobrol, itu pasti dalam bentuk tenses. Pasti. Nah, tinggal kita memilih bentuknya yang apa. Misalkan, waktu presentasi Pak Widyo, presentasinya tentang sejarah dulu. Pasti diceritakan sedikit sejarahnya kan. Nah, sejarah terjadi kapan? Masa lalu. Kalau terjadi masa lalu, berarti pakainya yang past tenses yang nanti kita pelajari.
Oke.
Nah,
misalnya today is today I will explain about pattern.
Yes, kalau today I will berarti walaupun hari ini, tapi karena belum terjadi, kita pakai future tense. Hari ini saya akan. Karena belum terjadi. I will. Nah,
I will.
Gitu. Jadi, ya itulah basicnya. Semua hal yang kita katakan dalam bahasa Inggris, pasti bentuknya dalam bentuk tenses. Gitu. Nah, oke. Hubungannya dengan presentasi Pak Widyo tahun depan. Materinya pasti belum ada kan ya?
Materinya di sekitar intellectual property right.
Nah, intellectual property right.
Patent, copyright, patent, copyright, industrial design.
Oke.
And merek
itu brand.
Geography indication.
Geography indication.
Okay. Yes, 5.
Nah, kalau dari situ mungkin sebagian besar pembahasannya akan dalam bentuk present ya, karena bentuknya penjelasan kan.
Betul.
Nah, kecuali mau memberikan contoh yang terjadi masa lalu baru pakai past tense. Oke. Mungkin akan menjadi ide yang sangat bagus untuk pertemuan selanjutnya hari Minggu. Kita coba sedikit presentasi. Oke. Nah, nanti Pak Widyo boleh siapkan materi Pak Widyo. Terus nanti coba presentasi ala kadarnya aja. Nah, Tom akan koreksi-koreksi. Oh, mungkin bagian ini harusnya pakai tense yang ini. Bagian ini pakai tense yang itu. Gitu. Oke. Tapi kembali lagi, yang perlu diingat adalah kita harus putuskan dulu. Waktunya mau di zaman apa? Zaman sekarang, masa lalu, zaman dulu, atau zaman depan, masa depan.
Kejadiannya, opsi dan fokus itu gimana?
Opsi dan fokus itu, oke. Semua tenses ini pada dasarnya adalah bentuk opsi. Makanya Pak Widyo terserah mau pakai yang ini atau mau pakai yang present perfect atau mau pakai present perfect continuous. Terserah mau pakai yang mana. Tapi kalau bentuknya berasal dari sebuah pertanyaan, kita harus mengikuti pertanyaan. Kalau tidak ada pertanyaan, ya terserah mau pakai yang mana. Itulah opsi. Nah, fokus adalah seperti ini. Seperti present simple, fokusnya ke fakta umum dan sebuah kebiasaan. Present continuous, fokus ke sesuatu yang sekarang terjadi. Present perfect, berfokus kepada hasil atau result. present perfect continuous berfokus kepada durasi. Nah, jadi kalau mau menjelaskan, oke, apa tadi? Oh, copyright. Copyright
Copyright.
ini bisa berfungsi selama 10 tahun, misalkan ya. Well, a copyright can last up to 10 years. Itu adalah fakta umum. Tapi kalau mau memberikan contoh copyright yang ada di zaman dulu, tapi masih ada sampai sekarang, masih aktif, kita bisa bilang, oh, the copyright has been active
Oke.
for 10 years.
Oke.
Nah, karena kedua ini digunakan berfokus kepada hal-hal yang terjadi di masa lalu dan berlangsung sampai sekarang atau sesuatu yang baru saja terjadi. Itulah
Oke,
fokus.
Tam. Oke,
Gitu.
opsi,
Jadi,
fokus, and waktu kejadian. Keywordnya
betul.
itu ya.
Keywordnya itu saja. Nah, pasti
Ini
masih bingung-bingung. Tom sangat yakin, pasti masih bingung karena kata-katanya belum hafal, belum banyak dialami, digunakan kata-katanya. Tapi nggak apa-apa, karena kembali lagi belajar bahasa itu harus dibiasakan sering-sering ngobrol.
Oke,
Makanya,
Tam. Thank you.
yes. Nah, jadi nanti hari Minggu boleh presentasi sedikit. Silakan putuskan dulu, kira-kira pakai yang mana ya. Nah, baru nanti dicoba. Oke?
Okay, thank you, Tam.
Okay, thank you so much, Pak Widyo, and you have a good evening, okay?
Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Tom. Nice to meet you.
bye-bye.
Bye.